We are waiting for 7 o'clock on the dot before we start. Just let me know if you can hear me. It's 3 minutes. We have 3 minutes to start. If you can hear me, please let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. I'm reading comments now. So we'll begin. We're also waiting for others to join. We have like 2 minutes, 2 minutes before we start. I'm just waiting for confirmation that you can hear me, then I will start. So please just drop it in the chat if you are hearing me or in the comment section. Let me be let me be sure. Okay, I think we are good to go. We are good to go. Yes, definitely we are going to win today. Today is Saturday and we are definitely going to win the games I have for today. So hello guys, welcome to today's live stream. And if this is the Predict Football channel, please before we proceed, like this video, like like this video and share it please so that others can also see the video as well. Today we are going to win today, so just be with me while I'll drop the games I've selected for today. Like this video please and subscribe and share if you've not. Like, subscribe, share. Just do those three things and then let's go into the games I have for today. Let's go into the games I have for today. So yesterday, let me do a recap of yesterday's games first. Yesterday we lost of the 4 games I talked about yesterday. It was just the PSG match that we won because I said there will be both teams to score. And I also said it's likely that Monaco may end up winning the match because PSG are preparing for Champions League. So that was the only one we won. Our rollover, we lost the rollover yesterday. We lost the other bet of the day, which is Vaduz. I said Vaduz will win, but Vaduz did not win. So that we lost that one as well. But I'm very much convinced about today's game because we need to bounce back today. We need to win today. we need to win. And yesterday also, I promised that I'm going to be dropping four odds also. I'm going to, as I'll drop the 1.5 odd rollover and drop the bet of the day, I'll also drop four odds for today. So I'll start with the four odds for today, and I'll just mention the games and show the code so that we can move on. Today, I do not intend to waste time on this stream today. So I'll just mention there are five matches I picked for these four odds. So I'll mention these five matches and then drop the code, and that is all. That's okay. Today is even weekend, so yeah, we are supposed to win. We are supposed to win today. I'm beginning right away for four odds for today. Four odds rollover for today. This was based on request. People requested that I drop four odds also. That's why I'm doing this four odds. So the first match I have here is in the Scottish League. The Scottish League, FC Dundee versus Motherwell. That's the first match in this four odds, and I picked a way to score at least one goal. A way team to score at least one goal. That's the first game. FC Dundee versus Motherwell. And then in the England Championship, the second game now in the four odds, Bristol City versus Coventry. I picked a way to score over 0.5 goals as well. That's the second game of these four odds, a way team to score over 0.5 goals. And then I went to La Liga for the next game, Athletic Bilbao versus Barcelona. I picked over 1.5 goals. That's the third game in these four odds. I'm convinced that this game, Barcelona alone will score at least twice in this game. That's why I'm picking over 1.5 this match between Athletic Bilbao and FC Barcelona. Then the next one is in the FA Cup, the match between Wrexham and Chelsea, and I picked over 2.5 goals. Chelsea are going to win this game, but Chelsea will definitely concede. Wrexham are a very, very strong scoring team. Wrexham score lots of goals in their matches, so I see over 2.5 goals. And then the last game in these four odds is in the Bundesliga, Cologne versus Dortmund. Cologne versus Dortmund over 2.5 goals. So these are my four odds. These are my four odds, and I'm going to repeat the game one more time before I drop the code. The first game, I said I think Chelsea will win, but I'm picking over 2.5 goals. Over 2.5 goals. That's what I'm picking for that one. Chelsea may win. Chelsea will likely win the game if they do not. If Chelsea do not bottle this match, they should win Wrexham in this game. So I'm doing the recap of the games. The first game in the Scottish League, FC Dundee versus Motherwell, away team over 0.5 goals. Bristol City versus Coventry, away team over 0.5 goals. Athletic Bilbao versus Barcelona, over 1.5 goals. Wrexham versus Chelsea, over 2.5 goals. And then Cologne versus Dortmund, over 2.5 goals. The sporting code is S5SYYH. S5SYYH. If you've gotten the code, please drop it in the comments and drop it in the chat so every others can also get it as well. Someone can also write the games also. S5SYYH. This is the code for four odds for today. As you can see, the odd 4.21. 4.21 odd S5SYYH. That is the code for the four odds. So before I continue, Mr. Chukwuemeka Prince said today is his birthday. He said, I don't know if it's him or his family. Okay, happy birthday to him. So let's give a shout out to Mr. Prince Chukwuemeka. Today is his birthday, and today we should win all the games we post as part of the birthday celebration. So happy birthday to you, and hopefully today will be a very good day for us. So I'll repeat the sporty code for our today. We have S5SYYH odds for today. This is code S5SYYH. So that is 4 odds. So right away, I'm going to go into the daily 1.5 odds. Daily 1.5 odds for today. That is the next one we are going. We'll do the bet of the day last. I'll talk about the bet of the day last. So for the 1.5 odds, I'm also going to list the games and then drop the code. If I need to do a little explanation, I will do that as well. So for the daily 1.5 odds rollover, I have 3 matches today because I went for very, very safe options with small odds, and the total here is 1.70 odds. So that is for our 1.5 odds for today. The first match, I picked Como to score 1 goal. Como are playing away to Cagliari today in the Italian Serie A. So I picked, yeah, you got it right, S5SYYH. That was the code. I'm replying to a comment. Prince Alex Silva, S5SYYH. That is the sporty code. So back to our rollover. Back to our rollover. We have Como to score 1 goal. Como to score 1 goal. That is the first pick for our daily 1.5 odds rollover. Como to score 1 goal. Then the next match is Strasbourg to score at least 1 goal away over 0.5. That is the second game in the 1.5 odds rollover. Strasbourg are playing away to AJ Auxerre in the French league. Strasbourg to score at least 1 goal. That is the pick there. If you are getting the game, please, I'm reading comments so that I will know that you are following me. I'm reading comments, so please do well to always drop these games as well in the comment section so I will know. So Strasbourg to score over 0.5 goals. That's the second game. The first was Como to score over 0.5 goals. And then the last game I have here, Newcastle versus Man City, is for Man City to score over 0.5 goals. That is the last game in this 1.5 odds rollover. So I picked 3 away teams to score at least over 0.5 goals. That's to score at least 1 goal, which is Como, Strasbourg, and Man City. These three come out a total of 1.70 odds, and those are the games I picked for us to use today for our daily 1.5 odds rollover. So if you've gotten them, please let me know in the comment section. The sporty code is, no, it's not Salzburg, Strasbourg in French league. Strasbourg, not Salzburg. This is French league, Strasbourg. This Chelsea second club. That's the team I picked. Strasbourg to score. So I picked Como to score. I picked Strasbourg to score, and I picked Man City to score. Those are the 3 games I picked for the 1.5 odds rollover. The sporty code TCT05Y. This is the sporty code TCT05Y. It's a total of 1.7 odds. So this is the sporty code TCT05Y. So I strongly believe Man City are going to score whether they win this match or whether they lose this match. TCT05Y. Someone is advising we skip the Man City game, but I'm convinced that Man City are going to score in this game, whether Man City win the match or whether Man City loses. Is the issue here is not if they will win, is for Man City to score at least 1 goal. So I'm positive that Man City will score. If you remove the Man City game, it will be 1.40. 3 or 44 odds. You can go with that as well if you want to skip Man City game, but I believe that Man City are going to score. That's why I added it. So Como to score, Strasbourg to score, and Man City to score. The sporting code is TCT05Y. So this is the code one more time before we move into the bet of the day, which is the last game I'll be dropping this morning. So this is the code TCT05Y for daily 1.5 odds rollover. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people have gotten the code TCT05Y. So remember, the games are for Como to score, for Strasbourg to score, and for Man City to score. Those are the games I picked for the rollover. Now I'm going into the bet of the day. Now I'm going into the bet of the day, the game I have for the bet of the day for today. I picked two matches for this bet of the day. Two matches. These two matches I picked them from the German Bundesliga for this bet of the day because after looking at all the games, I felt more comfortable with these two games that I picked from the German Bundesliga. So the first match is for Hoffenheim to win. Heidenheim versus Hoffenheim. That's the first match I picked here, and I picked Hoffenheim to win. Last weekend, I picked Hoffenheim to score 2 goals in our bet of the day, and on Saturday last week, I remember, and Hoffenheim lost that match 1-0. But for this match, I believe Hoffenheim are going to win this game. I don't know if they will score 2 or they will score 1, but I believe this is a straight win for Hoffenheim because Heidenheim that they are playing are the last team in the league. They are playing the worst team in the Bundesliga this season, and Hoffenheim are chasing for a top 3 or top 4 finish this season. So the first game of my bet of the day for today, I'm picking Hoffenheim to win. That is the first game. 1.6 odds as it stands for Hoffenheim to win away from home against Heidenheim. If you are just joining us, you are very much welcome. Please like this video and share so you can get to a whole lot of others. So Heidenheim versus Hoffenheim. The first is for Hoffenheim to win. Let me check some statistics about this bet of the day game. The last 6 matches of the home team, Heidenheim, they've lost 5 out of the last 6. In fact, they've managed to score in only 2 matches in their last 6 matches in all competitions, and they've lost 5. So this home team are in a complete mess recently. So I believe that Hoffenheim should win this particular game. That's why I picked them. I'm very much convinced that Hoffenheim. I'm not picking them to score twice. So if you've gotten the first game of the bet of the day, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the chat. Hoffenheim to win. Now let's move to the second game. I said both of them are in the Bundesliga. That's where I picked both games from. So this is Cologne versus Dortmund, and I picked Dortmund to score 2 goals. I picked Dortmund to score 2 goals. That is the second game in my bet of the day for today. And if you've been following the 4 odds, I said this Dortmund game I predicted over 2.5. But for this particular match, I believe Dortmund alone will score at least 2. Then if Cologne will likely score. Let's look at Dortmund head to recent matches. Dortmund have scored at least 2 goals in all of their last 7 matches. Let me see. Let me go beyond that. Since December 2025, 19th of December 2025, up till now, Dortmund have scored at least twice in every single match that they've played. In fact, from the beginning of December till now, from the beginning of December up till now, it's only one match that Dortmund has played, and Dortmund did not score 2 goals in that game. So I'm very much convinced that in this game, Dortmund are going to score 2 goals against Cologne. Dortmund are even likely to win this particular match because now Dortmund are not playing Champions League, they are out. So Dortmund only hope is Bundesliga, which they know they cannot win, but they are just being hopeful. And Bayern Munich won yesterday, so the pressure is on Dortmund to win to maintain the gap. So I believe 2 goals will come out from Dortmund in this game. That's why I picked Dortmund to score at least twice. So the sporting code for the bet of the day for today, we have TE0M0T. TE0M0T. This is the code for bet of the day. TE0M0T. That's the sporting code for the bet of the day. Let me mention the games again. I picked Hoffenheim to win against Heidenheim, and then Dortmund to score at least 2 goals. Someone has gotten the game, and I'm very optimistic that we are going to win all these 3 games I posted today. I am very optimistic. This is the code again for those who want to see it. TE0M03. TE0M0T. That is the code for the bet of the day for today. The games, Hoffenheim to win and Dortmund to score at least 2. Now I'm going to do a quick recap for all the games that I posted today. I posted 3 games. The first one was 4 odds. The second one was our daily 1.5 odds rollover. And then the third one was the bet of the day. So the first game I picked the 4 odds. I picked 5 matches inside the 4 odds that I posted. I picked 5 matches in the 4 odds that I posted, which was Motherwell to score against Dundee. That one is in the Scottish League. Then I picked Coventry to score against Bristol City. That is in the Championship. Then I picked Bilbao versus Barcelona over 1.5. Then I picked over 2.5 in Wrexham versus Chelsea. And then I picked over 2.5 in Cologne versus Dortmund. That was the code for my 4 odds for today. 4 odds for today. That was the code for that one. That was the games, and the code is S5SYYH. This is the code for our 4 odds for today. S5SYYH. That was the code for that. Then I dropped daily 1.5 odds rollover, which I picked 3 matches: Como to score, Strasbourg to score, and Man City to score. Those were the 3 games I picked for our 1.5 odds, and these 3 come out a total of 1.7 odds. Como to score, Strasbourg to score, and Man City to score. And then the sporting code for that one is TCT05Y. This is the code for our 1.5 odds rollover. TCT05Y. That is the code for that particular one. TCT05Y. That is the code for our 1.5 odds rollover. And then the last game I draw for today is the bet of the day, which I picked 2 matches from the Bundesliga. I picked Hoffenheim to win, and I picked Dortmund to score at least 2 goals. And then the sporting code is TE0M0T. So this is the bet of the day code, TE0M0T. So these are the 3 games that I posted today, and I'm very much convinced that today is going to be a very, very good day for us, and that we are going to win all games that I've posted today. Please make sure you like this video and make sure you share this video so you can get to a whole lot of others and can get to a whole lot of others. Also, after this video, I'll be dropping 14 odds accumulator on this channel. So once you drop this video, come back after about 2 minutes and check the channel. You will see 14 odds accumulator for today. that I'll drop. I'll post it on the channel. Today's safe 14 odds prediction. So do not miss out on that. Thanks for joining this morning stream. I'll see you by tomorrow morning for tomorrow's games. And hopefully today is going to be a good day and we're going to win all the games that I've posted for today. Thanks for joining once again. Good luck to us and have a lovely weekend.